In this college algebra lesson, we're going to talk about complex conjugates. So this problem says when 2 plus 3i divided by 3 plus I is expressed in the form of a plus bi, what is the value of a? And when we express something as a plus bi, a is the real part, a real number, and bi is the imaginary number. So in this type of problem, we don't want any kind of imaginary numbers in the denominator. Okay, so what we want to do is multiply by the complex conjugate. When we do that, it just becomes a real number after you do that. So I'm going to take my 2 plus 3i, or 3 plus I. I want to do the conjugate of the denominator, and all we do there is change the sign in the middle. Instead of being 3 plus I, we multiply the top and bottom by 3 minus I. If the original was 3 minus I, we multiply by 3 plus I. So just change the sign in the middle. Alright, so we're just going to FOIL these. 2 plus 3i times 3 minus I. So 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times negative I is negative 2i. 3i times 3 is 9i. And 3i times a negative I is going to be negative 3i squared. Now for the denominator, we can multiply 3 plus I times 3 minus I. So 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times negative I is negative 3i. I times 3 is plus 3i. And I times negative I is negative I squared. Now remember with the complex numbers, I is equal to the square root of negative 1. And I squared is equal to negative 1. So I'm going to change my I squareds to negative 1. Alright, so we have 6 minus 2i plus 9i minus 3i squared. I can combine like terms. Negative 2i plus 9i is 7i. So 6 plus 7i. I'm going to change our I squares to negative 1, so times negative 1. The denominator, negative 3i plus 3i is 0. So you're left with 9 minus I squared. We're changing I squared to negative 1. So now we got 6 plus 7i plus 3 over 9 plus 1. That reduces down to 6 plus 3 is 9 on top, plus 7i. Then 9 plus 1 is 10. Alright, so now you can split that off to be 9/10 plus 7i over 10. And in decimal, 9/10 is 0.9. And 7/10 will be 0.7. Okay, so we have 0.9 plus 0.7i. This is in our A plus bi format. So we want to know what's the value of a, so it's going to be 0.9. Answer D.